Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Throwing, Lagway. Under fire. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Buys a little time with his feet. Zings it complete to the right. Jumped on top of the pile.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lagway. Now sliding to his left. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Past the 45. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Bears! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside. It's Morris. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Morris. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun on third down, Lagway. On target to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lagway wants to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together. Great job blowing up, getting that 3rd down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
Thank you, Papa.
They make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The run inside. It's Morris. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Nickels in your pocket, brother.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Come on.
Pushes ahead.
There you go.
Touchdown, Baylor.
That's just my point.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. On target over the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Morris. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Bought a little time, lets it go. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here's Lagway to pass. Starts to scramble to the left.
Oh, he picking out.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Lagway. Got his man. Makes a grab and runs right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nice move to keep running. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Handoff from the gun. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
The league you playing in.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Open on the right side. That's Smith. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Lagway throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5.
We said that first season.
Oh, what vision.
Yes, sir, baby.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 9 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. They now move to 9-0 on the season, one of the best starts in the history of the program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Waco. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan.
Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here.
Could be an alley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down.
Number 12,
really in
Texas
trouble.
A&M.
To the air, it's Rayner. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Bears offense makes its way onto
Ready
the
to get
field.
this first season over with.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play fake Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Out out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Bears line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. He might want another play. Lagway wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They go play action with Lagway. Here's the heat. Touchdown Bears. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Watch me end up being Texas A&M after losing to Oklahoma.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Coming out with it, it's Bailey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Fires one high and
Hard to
deep.
drop the pass.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to run.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oh my God. That shit was so
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
so fucking fun.
6-yard
He's
pickup
not
on first
missing these
down,
throws,
leaves him
not
with
like
2nd and 4. Here's Lagway to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Lets it fly. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Finding some room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their...
Runs through, man. He might have some space. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots, Bert.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Really nice third down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And the return team was not on high alert, and they pay for it. The fake picks up the first down. The Cyclones take the timeout, and they will have no more. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Spam and RPOs against Texas A&M.
Down from the 44.
Try to beat these niggas.
They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. Got a little grass. He's at the touchdown Bears! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Hayes. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Real.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big.
He'll take a deep
Advance
shot
in the league
here.
at 10.
And that's going to be in. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to
I'm
pick
in
up a
the
first down.
fourth quarter right now with 4 minutes left.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Cyclones will hustle to the
I'm
line. Everybody lined
35
up, quickly
to
snapped
35
to stop
13.
the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be
offense
physical
put Nick
here.
Harbor in the slot.
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Did that, and this shit definitely working.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Converts on fourth down. Still going.
Stopping shit all game.
He's brought down, but he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Y'all threw another pick.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Here comes the heat. Finds his tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
Exactly what it's doing. While you're at it, ask for a pen that can single-handedly and find places you've never spotted on the map. So when you're in the class, choose to reach for the bright and the key. Choose it. Choose Pacific. It's one of the fastest and most flexible Pacific quality and for like around the world shipping.
You could advance it. I just finished. Play number 4, Oklahoma.
Technically,
Munchie League, we in the off season too.
after I finish,
Yeah, we in the second week of the off season.
so
some more NIL, so they don't transfer on my ass.
It's in the game.
Ah, see, I like this. Change that NIL off. Fine. No, you can transfer. I want this running back to stay, actually. Nah, fags. I'm doing this shit right now. Getting everybody that bag.
Bro, I'm about to give you a bad head.
Starting running back, go. You can go ahead and get up out of there. I got a backup running back. Better than you. I ain't gonna lie. You can go ahead and transfer. I like how you can increase their NIL and it show you their risk of leaving. That's fine. Give you that bag. Tom, what? You talking about nothing, though.
Niggas talking about playing time overall like 60 something. Bitch, get out of my face. If you don't get out my motherfucking face, nigga.
Facts. Roster NIL, and I still got a bag. I still got the lead. My job security low, bro. What am I doing? Shit, yellow. That coach tying off. Well, I know. That's we went 9-3, 9-4. We made the playoff. Yellow. Thanks, wow. Not good. Probably.
Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? We ended 9-4, ranked 12.
Alongside David Pollack and
My
Jesse
shit
Palmer,
low.
I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was...
There he goes! He's inside the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pressure coming, and they got it.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
No, he quit.
Where you got really absolute world.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Seminoles will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Makes it past the marker. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Fuller. Could be an alley. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sellers floating away. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. The throw.
He playing online with that boy Sellers.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I think he's missing
and the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Sellers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Yeah, Shane Beamer ass.
Sellers to the air again.
The way that boy going for 30 reps.
Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find something.
Yeah,
that's what I was just doing against Oklahoma.
Just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul searching on the sidelines early.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I was trying to throw it a lot too, but yeah, yeah, they good.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
Piss me off how they got the ball.
He's got it again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these 3rd down.
The center. I'll be blitzing the fuck out his ass.
Nah, thing is though, is if you listen going the wrong hole, hold open with that many blockers, bro, you might get loose.
Yeah.
Facts. If you run that thing properly, you might get loose on there.
Legends on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
What's bro name?
Leaves it with the
Clark,
back.
number 10.
That is a
him to the
big
start
win
running
for
back.
this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Yo, Blake, guess what?
That's caught. It's Thomas.
Blake, guess what happened?
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Number 12.
3rd and
Texas
short
A&M.
from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Awesome job.
I'm just trying to ruin
being
their
so
season.
good at the point
I don't
of
know if
attack
they go
and
like, yeah,
eating blocks, eating
I
some
wanted
double
to
teams that
play
allows these
since I
linebackers
seen
to
who it
run
was.
free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
I put Nick Harbor in the slot,
A
and it
big
changed my
decision
whole offense.
here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Sellers to throw. Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
You advancing it tonight or waiting until tomorrow?
I don't think everyone's going to have their stuff done. We already advanced for the day.
They go play action with Sellers.
I don't think we're going to be able to do the
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Stands in and takes
So
the
that should
hit.
advance.
And just too much on that pass. Too high,
Advanced,
too wide,
like,
out of
2 hours
bounds, and
ago.
incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket.
I ain't
He
even know that.
scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Makes a catch. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Working that left side now. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here.
Oh.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to
Right off in the
make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback may change this route.
You say something? What?
Throwing Sellers. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on offense.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
You got this in the middle, too.
And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it down the field. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Seminoles are flying down the field.
But yeah, AC, South Carolina is definitely good.
Might have a chance. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Seminoles.
And that's a big problem for this defense. Right now, you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You gotta bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
You get that under the center.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Yeah, my digits from a physical route
on a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
What's the most broken?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down.
For instance, like a contact seeker running back with like 95 speed.
Sellers. Well,
like
does
a
he
pure
turn that
runner
loose down the
quarterback
middle?
that has like 95 speed, but also like high 80s accuracy.
He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just
gotta
saw
go
right
look,
there. The
but I'm
defense had
pretty
no
sure-
chance covering that guy down the field.
I'm
He makes them
pretty
look
sure
silly on his way
The
in for the long
95
touchdown.
receiver
And the point after is
that
good.
I found, I'm pretty sure he was an elusive route runner. And then the 95 speed corner, I got two of them, 95 speed corner and a 96 corner committed in your
And
league.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I think, I gotta go look, but hold on, I'll go look in a second. But I'm pretty sure one of them is bump and run, and I think the other one is a cover stuff. Or it might be zone, I don't know. I gotta look.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, they corner.
To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels.
It might be down, dude. I'm about
These
to look,
corners
though.
going to give these receivers some space. To the air on first down. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit
Somebody
on the
eat some
home run
wings.
type
Exactly.
plays, and
So
that
I
was
had
a
a little
great
10 for
opportunity
$10
right there. The
deal.
receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Receiver wasn't
Had
ready
him
for the
dip
throw,
in, no,
incomplete.
tossed in
Well, it's a
Cajun.
nice job by the quarterback getting
And
the
then-
ball out of his hands quickly on that
I got
RPO.
some
He saw
Buffalo
something he
sauce.
liked, just not
Bro,
on the
the
same
fucking,
page with his receiver.
Buffalo, let's see, Buffalo Garlic Blaze. I
Wants to
think
go
Yeah.
that's the sauce
again.
name. That
Looking
shit.
Yeah,
for
I
the
did.
big tight end.
Ooh,
It's
hey, I'm about to
complete.
slide for the first down.
Really
I'm gonna
nice
put that on
job
top
to
of the-
convert that third down,
That
and
shit's,
they've got it at the 33.
That's
And the Knowles will
Buffalo
have it
Garlic
first and
Blaze.
10.
Blaze.
These corners backing off a bit.
My first time. Ooh, I'm about to see a
I don't know.
come
In this,
out.
Wants to throw on first down.
in our league, the big
Fires
three
to the
speed,
middle.
I did quarterback that I got
Oh,
out of
he
high school.
drops the football.
So
He
fucking
had him
dual
right
threat
down the
Jim. He
gun
got
of the
97
field.
throw power,
Instead,
86
it'll be
speed
second
out of high
down.
school.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw
I'm
it
about to
again.
look. Let me see.
From the gun, the running back has it.
I had to drop my bag
Finding
when
some
I played
room.
with him.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Yeah, bro, I've been dropping bags on all the stores. Everybody else been getting money.
First and goal, and this
Also,
feels
how much-
like their chance to make a
So,
game
like,
of it.
I know for a receiver like you want
They'll
speed,
try to get
right?
it in with the
Like,
run.
obviously.
They
how
get
much
him
do
on
you
the
weigh
ground at the
speed compared to
3-yard
height?
line, but this defense is taking some punches.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's 5'7"
We
with
thought we
99
might see
speed,
some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it.
I feel like that shit ain't as broken.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Nah, it's not. Especially if
Well,
they
he gets
faster.
tackled down at the 1 yard
Because a lot
line,
of
so
times
offensively,
instead of
do you feel
receivers,
confident
they
enough
run
on
better
third
routes,
here
better
trying to
routes,
hand it
catching
off?
traffic as well.
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs.
Because, like,
and
I
I'm
have
coming-
And he
I have
breaks
a
the
bad
play.
receiver
Touchdown,
right
Knowles.
that textbook
But
how
he's
you end a
6'4".
first
He's a
half. You're
6'4"
trailing,
gadget
you
receiver.
need to
I
put
know.
a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into that.
So I got
half,
a-
knowing I get the football, so
that-
everything's
6'4"
trending
with
in the
91
right
speed.
direction.
Yeah, they nerfed, bro. They nerfed the fuck out of gadget receivers because they only got like 84 and 85 throw power now. Last year
Nah,
they
this
was having
one,
like
this one right here
92.
got 91. I'm about to make that boy like Kodak by
From inside his own 15,
I got a
trying to
contested
follow his
specialist.
blockers.
Wide
Gets it
receiver with
almost to the
91.
30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29 and a solid return
All right.
there.
Oh, okay.
Inside 30
archetype.
seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Wide receiver, the 95 speed receiver I got.
Takes the handoff. It's Fuller.
6'3". And
Still
he
on his
a
feet
speed.
at the 40. Flying down the
And
right
let's see.
side.
The
Past the
cornerback,
20.
the fastest one I got,
He is
96
in.
speed one, he was a
Touchdown,
field
Gamecocks.
cornerback.
Man, what great offensive execution.
The other
You talk
one, no,
about
they're both field
addressing a
cornerbacks.
2-minute
Okay,
situation
the 95
and using
one, the
almost
95
all of the
one
clock,
is field.
adding to
Yeah,
your
95
lead
speed
and
field,
creating
96
more momentum
field.
going into the half. Great
Both
execution
5'10".
by this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick.
Good.
They'd hope to get that thing
Okay, I got a
bouncing
couple
around, but the
special
hands
free
team is
safety.
able to corral
The
it.
4-star that I
Only in
got.
the first
That's my
half, and
only
I don't think
4-star.
anybody had onside kick
got
in the second
92.
quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard,
I think that's
but
it.
it didn't work.
Yeah,
Now
just
let's
that.
find out what this offense can do. You have
Yeah,
got to make them pay
just
for
that
handling.
safety,
Pressure
wide
is
receiver,
all
and
over him, and he
cornerbacks.
can't get it off. Down
Both
he
cornerbacks
goes,
off
and
the
that'll
field.
bring us to
And
the
then
end of
the
the
one-
first half.
Other receivers is speedster with 95 speed.
And the Gamecocks will try to kick this
all
one deep to
season,
get
so he
things
don't
underway in the
transfer.
second half.
Him and Dylan Stewart gonna have to get that. Gonna have to get that
From
trade.
inside the 10-yard line,
Yeah,
he'll
going to
bring
the
it back. He'll be
Yeah, I know
stopped
Dylan
just
Stewart
short of
might
the
be gone.
25-yard
I don't
line.
think
They'll
I
mark it
think
at
I
the
can get
24,
sold.
and good work by the
Dylan
coverage
Stewart
unit.
is definitely gone. Cause he at 93.
Ain't this his last year as a
Ah, he's gonna have another year.
Nah, they
Florida
both.
State comes
They
out ready to
both.
put
win.
something together on this drive. Trailing by a couple of
That's cool.
scores,
Well, he's
they'd
a
like
red
to
shirt,
generate some confidence here early in the third
Yeah.
quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this
Yeah, he's a
opening
red
drive
shirt
just like
junior
they
this
do at
year.
the start
So
of
he
the
could
game. They've
be-
now
he
got
could
an
stay
idea
another year.
of what plays they feel
He
most
might cut off
confident in,
on the
what
ball.
plays their quarterback is seeing the best
It
to
would
go
not
out
shock
here and
me if
execute a
they-
score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these
Yeah,
guys.
but
So I think
but
if
that
you get
man
the
is
ball
Playing
first,
backup
driving
quarterback
down
somewhere,
scoring
you
right
might
here
as well
would be
stay another
huge.
year and start. Yeah.
injury in that injury.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
And he had his wrist
Doesn't
there.
quite make it to the first
But I
down
mean,
marker. He's a
ain't they
yard
recruiting
short.
the line and shit?
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth.
Recruiting the line.
For some reason, the long way, so
It's always been our downfall.
How
Offensive
much?
line.
Hey, how
Looking
much
for a
NIL
push on
do they
fourth
have
down.
remaining?
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down.
I got
and they keep
zero.
the drive alive.
For recruits?
Knowles with the first and 10.
Yeah,
From the shotgun,
I
the
don't see all
inside
them
kid.
Hellcats, man.
And
But,
winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You
I just
can't
spit
get
my
physically
last-
beat at the point
I
of
might not
attack.
be
You
spending
know the
enough money.
percentages. It's usually pretty good
Yeah,
on
but
first
he
down that they're going to
saved it,
run
but
the
he saved it
football.
for
So
next year.
them getting that
Only
big
thing you
chunk,
wanna be
getting
able
in
to do
second
with
and
that money
short,
from
not a good
this
job
year
by this defense.
is upgrade like your facilities and coaching staff and all that shit, like perks and shit.
They can
Other
really
than
be
that,
aggressive
or
after that
in the
last play.
offseason
It's
for,
second
like,
and 3.
Transfer portal.
Back in
So
motion,
if you
trying to
got
clear
players
the
in the
picture.
transfer portal, then yeah, it's safe to. Like,
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out.
See, the
and
thing
make the
is,
catch.
though, is like,
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're
Those
that
are
far
paper
down the
guys
field and
because
you're trying to control your body and run
so if you
as
plan
you're
to have a
laying
good
out,
season,
that's a
then
really great
yeah,
effort, really good
yeah,
concentration, and that is how you make
yeah,
your quarterback look
I have a
really
1,000
good.
NIL left. I feel like
This
I
time
should
they'll go to the running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
See, I do like it how, I mean, like last year we could have like six.
Got stuffed on
6
first
or
down.
7,
It's second and 10.
What's it called?
Defense dropping into soft coverage.
5 stars in every class. Now
Oh,
that
they're after him.
shit. You get like 3. Shit, you balling.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Oh, it's picked off.
I
That's
got
not the start
280
they
hours
hoped for.
left with no
Looking for
NIL.
more room.
Did y'all see our new Nike
3-4
uniforms?
stars.
What?
Oh yeah, them shit's fire.
That shit's tough.
Wait, who was Arizona State? Never mind. I thought that shit said 1 3-star and 13 2-stars. I'm number 7 right now in recruiting, but I ain't got
What
no more
am I?
NIL. Hold on, what's your team again?
Auburn.
You are number 17. 6 4-stars, 2 3-stars.
Yeah. So I got, let's see, 6 4-star, 2 3-stars. You said. I got 12 more recruits coming.
Yeah, you got 6 4-stars, 2 3-stars. But you ain't spend that much NIL. You only spent $775.
Yeah.
All the other users like Baylor spent $1,035. Dre with Texas Tech spent $1,120. I spent $1,145. Michigan State, he spent $1,900. And Florida State spent $1,700.
Is anybody in the top 10?
Yes. Me, Arizona State, Michigan State, and Florida. Tops, you're 12, Dre 14, Blake 17.
Should I take it?
Yeah, boy, you gotta throw some more bags, boy. You got the lowest NIL, boy. Stop, what you doing with that cheese, bro? You got that pocket in that motherfucker.
Man, that motherfucker Ebenezer Scrooge. Motherfucker ain't trying to spin no cho.
Chill.
Yeah, you ain't even spend 800 yet. Everybody else is 1,000.
I ain't get no money at all.
Get them other commits though, you'll probably go up in the rankings. I'm surprised I'm number 7, but it's only because I got 3 4-stars, 12 3-stars. Ohio State got 7 5-stars and 11 4-stars.
Yeah, no, that shit don't even, like,
What the fuck?
how is that even possible? How can we compete with that?
I know, and then they spent 2,800 NIL. Michigan got 3 5-star defensive tackles. Like, come on, bro. Baby, I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. Yeah. All right, I'm about to see what these wings time out. I'm getting fly with my baby. Yeah. And I get high with my baby.
Bro, what was that? Bro?
Man, I was talking to this dude at work today, bro. He was frying me. He was like, bro, you gotta think about it.
Oh,
He was like,
God, can y'all fucking block?
he said, black people is the closest thing to pure humans. I don't think he's racist because he likes white girls and shit. I don't think he was like being racist. But that shit was funny. That shit was frying me. He said, I think black people is the closest thing to pure humans, bro. Think about it.
Oh,
They used to look up to us back in the day. I think he's talking about the ancient Egyptian times. I don't know. Maybe because everybody came from Africa. But that shit was frying me. He did say something a little racist though. He was, not even say racist, but he was like, bro, think about it. He was like, why do you think? That's why I was laughing. I was like, come on, bro. He was like, I'm dead serious. Think about it. He was like, why do you think white people love animals so much? I was like, damn, we like animals too. He was like, no, but think about it. Just know about that future. They ain't even future, is it?
that is future.
Oh, okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Blake, you ranked number 3, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Like, I mean,
My conference too.
I be fucking wondering why I'm running a lot of RPOs and then I watch fucking pass protection on this game. Like, it's non-existent.
Yeah. I was killing Oklahoma with them RPOs with Nick Harbor in the slot. I took one for like 60 yards. It might have been 70. Them jumps work. I ain't even hating.
Oh shit.
Bro, this Buffalo garlic glaze is hitting.
Are you hitting it? You eating it?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit
I have-
slaps.
Yeah, I put it on some wings. Yeah, put it on. I poured the sauce in a bucket and then like shook up the wings in it.
Yeah, that shit definitely do it every time. I got that shit by mistake one time. Ever since
The Gamecocks ready to put toe together, and here we go.
Yeah, we could do it here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese?
Oh
You
my
like
god.
that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Man, I seen this video. It is dude. Bruh, this man got like 4 sacks in the game, bruh. He's spamming the strip button when the quarterback in the pocket.
From the gun,
Apparently
wants
that
to
shit is
pass.
broken this year.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
I'm assuming it don't work like that with quarterbacks who got extended.
I still can't
On
believe
4th
no one in
down,
this
they're
league
taking
picked
to the air.
UCLA.
Unloads it left. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Spartan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I wanted to go to state, but
And you can't draw it
that's
up.
what surprised me.
that
They
was
were
like-
How
the
do you
first team
shut
that
a
got
home
taken.
crowd up? One of the best
everybody-
crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive
They had, like,
and you
their
handle
NIL
your
budget.
business. You get in
Like,
the
they
end
were-
zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely
They were the best
berserk,
team to pick,
and
probably.
strangely, one possession in, it
Yeah,
got really
Auburn.
quiet.
Auburn
That was
up
really
there, too.
impressive from an
Yeah,
execution
and
standpoint,
Florida,
too.
like,
Obviously, you script
the only
those
reason
plays on your first
Florida
possession. You
because
practice
they
them
threw
all
that
week.
time.
It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of
I
the
got Bama
most
Brown.
hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf
What position
teams
is number
and take
8 on
games
your team?
over. Great job by the
On my
offense
team?
early, executing
Yeah.
and quieting this crowd down. I mean, you just can't teach and
8?
coach
On
big
offense?
D tackles to be
Yeah,
that quick.
apparently he's
I
like
mean,
one of the most
he
OP
shot
players
right
in the
out of
game.
his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
I know.
To the ground with
Oh
the
my
pass.
god, hit attack.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive. To bring.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown,
No, that was
Sparty.
there.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
South Carolina's 0.
Mess.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Unloads to the right. Got a man. It's Marsh. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Takes a hit as he fires. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Escapes the pressure going right.
The pass protection on this game is so bad.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear.
Fucking base protection.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the
against
play.
some ranked teams on Heisman.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's second and 14.
It literally doesn't work.
Looking to fire. That rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-lineman, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik
It's hard
Calhoun,
to take
guys
off.
that would
It's
use
hard to
their
take
frame
off
to their
outside the
advantage,
pocket
and you
this
just
year.
could
Most of
not
my
block
runs
them.
with Southern,
This
I've been
guy
running
has
up the middle.
physical
Oh,
ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, going to the air. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own
I
territory.
don't know. Let's go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gant. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on.
8
They
wings
largely
straight to the
dominated the first
chin.
quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a second down.
Well, they had a little deal.
To the air, it's Fafita.
Yeah, I got a
Scrambling away.
a Zaxby's. I got a salad with fried chicken and
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
He's spam
And
that
those
white
body
eight.
blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow.
This defense is a very well-coached team, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Yeah, he's the reason that escape artists came to the game.
To the big fella. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line.
Because I
It'll
remember
be
when they
first
first
down.
added X factors and all
Man,
of that.
this is not the plan
I
that
think
they
that was
drew
what,
up
Madden
defensively. Like, trying to get
16?
stops, trying to get them off
When
the
they
field.
first
They
started
finally
adding
get them to a
X
third down
factors,
It's crazy
situation,
though.
Cam Newton was
and they
like the
still
underdog.
can't execute. So
already
slow
broken,
start
like,
for
all
this
records.
defense.
Makes the grab in their
Josh
space.
Oh,
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Yeah, he's broken a
And
lot
guys,
of them.
how many first downs is that?
Hey,
Just
Josh
on this drive
Allen is
alone. I
good
mean,
as
this
fuck,
defense
too, though.
allows 1 or 2
Josh
more drives
Allen.
like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
another stud.
Back to pass, it's Fafita. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they go to number 4 after they beat
Down to
me.
2 minutes before the half, and they'll
Bro,
take
should
the
I just
timeout
kick
and see
Ivy?
if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down.
I mean, he's not even doing nothing.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really
that's
prides
not
themselves on is
right.
being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I like the idea on
Yeah,
offense.
bad
You want to
with
get
the
this guy the
non-out.
football in as many ways as
Yeah,
possible. So you throw him the screen
use your
quickly,
hard-earned
see if he
money
can
to
make
pay for
somebody
the
miss.
game.
It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time.
Oh,
you
the
do
stage,
that.
man, that's crazy.
Just
On
because
4th
y'all
down,
got
looking
money,
for the
y'all
completion.
I'm
Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the
Yeah, he
first
got money,
down,
too.
and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Spartans come to the line with a
Bro,
fresh
I'm
set of
telling
downs
you,
thanks to that
bro.
last connection in the passing game.
Like, since I started this league as commissioner,
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete.
Only
He had to
complaining
get
Dave,
rid of it
everybody,
before he
I got my
wanted to.
hands.
The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Bro, Taco only ain't complaining because he been put in pain already in the mother league.
like,
to pass.
Abraham he
Might
complained
be
early,
looking to
but
run.
it's gonna wear off
He'll
on him
throw
that
it.
the
This
league
time
is
he's
going.
got
He
it.
just gotta
They'll
adapt
spot the ball at the 12 after that
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, 'cause, after
The
I
Spartans
just
racing
Texas
to the
A&M
line
and
in a
upset
hurry
them, now I'm hyped to play the rest of the season to see how far I can get up, man.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's in.
Who the fuck is ranked ahead of me?
Touchdown, Spartans.
Miami? Iowa State.
Fuck. All right. Yeah, boys, hold it down. I'm definitely getting off. I think